Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Liberty Flames and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, checking in with the Flames head coach before the game, he has great confidence in the line of scrimmage and their ability to run the ball today. That's because he has got an experienced back. With the freshman quarterback, if he doesn't like what he sees, he can hand it off, and they will plan on having great success up front. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense will get first crack at it today. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking deep down the right side. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Look out! They got him. Great pressure by this defense. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Making his first move. He gets a block. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Flames offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. A big challenge in this matchup is for the linebackers to be able to hold their ground, something they haven't always been successful at doing. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Inside, working their way closer and closer, a 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The Flames will snap it on 1st and 10. Davis will throw. Right side, it's Lewis. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty! And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. Just unloaded on the kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. The snap, wants to throw to start this drive. turns it upfield. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
The Bobcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Quick completion to the right. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long right here. Hits inside, it's Pryor. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Davis looking to pass. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They've got him now, and he almost picked up that first down on the screen. And the Flames want to move quickly. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he won't make it to the marker. Stonewalled for the second straight play. The Flames will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Really helps the play calling when you get 8 on first down. It's 2nd and 2. Selling the fake. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Some crossing routes are designed to beat man coverage, but that one worked out pretty well in zone. Nice job by the QB and receiver being on the same page, finding a soft spot, and getting the completion.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's got it on the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
The quick passing game does several things. One, It doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
Complete on the comeback. Open space at the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, it's Pryor. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun. Dumps it off in the flats. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
You blitz me, I'm getting the ball out of my hands. Really good job understanding that by the offensive coordinator, this quarterback, seeing the blitz, getting the ball to a playmaker, letting him do some damage. And more importantly, I don't have to throw it way down the field. Just get the first down.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
If you're going to try a push pass here on first down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Going for 6. Touchdown, Texas State. Fitted in the window for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. On the run, it's Udo. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. He'll take it himself. Runs through a tackle. And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Quick give. It's Lewis. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Snags it, and he's open. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Long way to go on second down. Davis will throw. He'll pull it down and run. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. The handoff as they run the counter play here.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Pushes ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And they get another first down. And this offense right now, man, it's just death by 1,000 cuts, right? Like not a lot of big plays, but they're finding ways to continue to move the football to get first downs. And a lot of times, man, the wear-out factor will come. You run a bunch of plays, and this defense can get tired.
Out wide right, it's Payne. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The Flames with a second and short to keep this drive moving. On the ground. He just handled him poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Straight ahead, it's Pryor. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to...
Makes the catch, and he's free. To the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Bobcats send out the punt unit.
Number 37, on to punt it away.
Catch is made at the 15. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Running inside, it's Lewis.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, if they could stop the run, it was going to be really, really hard on the offense. And I just love the tenacity they're playing with right now. This front seven are flying around, getting to the ball carrier. This running back has had nowhere to go today.
Using his legs, it's Coleman. He's got enough. A pickup of 8 on the play, enough to move the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout. He's changing the play. Davis looking to pass. Out wide left, it's Coleman. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. Got a little space. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Flames pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Drops back on first down. Still looking. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Wants to throw on third down. Got his man on the outside. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames.
Number 0.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that drive covered just 44 yards. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown.
Texas State, 7.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Second down coming up. The give on the counter. Not a lot of room to work. He made sure that football was secured. It'll be third down. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Turning it on. Got the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pryor. They make the play, force a fourth down, but they're out of timeouts, can't stop the clock. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the book. 10 time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll return it. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
The Flames head coach told me at the half, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Back to you.
All right, Holly.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. The run inside. It's Coleman. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Line getting set on second down. Davis will throw. Back's got it on the screen. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get it through the air. Right side, it's Coleman. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. The Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky 1st half. Makes the grab in their space. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Twin receivers on both sides of the field. It's 2nd and 4. From the gun. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Bobcats will try to convert on 4th down. And that's not going to come close as the defense stops him well short of this 1st down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run, and you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Davis looking to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility of the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Back's got it on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Needs it. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down. Looking for a crease. It's Pryor. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got it behind the line. It's Graves. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over it. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. You want to talk about dynamic ability to flip a field on display right there. And it was just about a return for a touchdown. Keeps it on first down. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Second and long here. Davis will throw. Setting up the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. They need a huge play on third and long. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On third and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Flames have it with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Lewis. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Left side is Copeland. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. That holding call threw him in reverse. Now it's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Second down, gonna throw it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Lewis. Breaks into the open. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Flames have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Got it back on 2nd and goal. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the period. Liberty is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
They brought the heat, and they get him on the ground. And a 4th down sack stops this drive cold. They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Already find a hole in that secondary. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Pryor. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Right back to it. Down he goes.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That's the junior offensive lineman that they're counting on. We hope he can return to play soon. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Now third and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Trying to make one miss. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hands to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
To throw, it's Houck. Extending the play. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. Great place to start for this offense. Hits inside. It's Pryor. Shakes off the defender. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. 2nd and 1, and they're going to make him line up to defend the pass. 4 wideouts, 2 on either side. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Pryor. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Takes the handoff. It's Pryor. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Off play action. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Under pressure. Touchdown, Bobcats. Into the end zone for 6. Looking for the tie with the extra point. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Looking downfield, it's Hout. Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of that one.
I'll tell you what, this defense came to play today. They have been all over the field, using their minds, using their physicality, like affecting the game, limiting points, doing a great job. And look at right here, even when they don't get to the quarterback and they don't get a sack, they get their hands up and they get deflections.
Out wide right, it's Lewis. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding him. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting a safety on him or somebody with a little bit more speed.
And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. They'll try to get the first through the air. Another incompletion on third down.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's got enough, and he slides to avoid the punishment, and it'll be a first down. Nice move there on fourth and short. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Flames will line it up on 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Copeland. There he goes. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. And the Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying the run, it's Lewis. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Udo. Finding some room.
And this D's going to have to find some answers, guys. I mean, you've seen him. This offense has moved the ball down the field, done what they want. Now 1st and goal situation. Who cares about the yards? Like, step up right here, try to force them into a 4th down, try to make them kick a field goal.
Guys, this is the kind of finish we hoped for. Tie game. Offense with a chance to grab the lead in the waning moments. With the run on 1st and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Motion from the back. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Flames. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
And he tacked on the extra point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burner's at. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great.
Throws it deep. The ball hits the ground, and this thing is over. An absolutely heartbreaking loss. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered.